Again, straight out, Cisse got the best start now, looking to get into his running is Jacobs in the second half, and also here comes Omanyala! Omanyala takes the scalp of the world indoor champion, 6:54 for Ferdinand Omanyala.
Oh, he slips, in fact.
Still styled it out. So away they go, Varholm, we all know outdoors, of course, always loves to prefer the outside lanes. Lane 7 is favourite, there isn't a lane 7 indoors, but he's going to try and do it from 6. Varholm chasing that time of 45.05. Isaiah Bors has gone through the first 150 very strongly to come through on the inside of Dylan Borley. They go through the bell in around about 21.28. Varholm then with the chasers on. That time of 45.05. If Varholm in his second meeting of the season, having run a 45.31 in his native Norway to open his season, is going to try and straighten up for home here. Keep your eye on that clock at 45.05 as Varholm storms towards the finish line here. It's going to be close. He's just outside it in the end. It's a meeting record though for Karsten Varholm. No problems with the start. Roberts got an absolute flyer. Thomas on his inside. Martino Lagarde with something to do at the moment, but it's Roberts from Thomas. Holloway always tall in the blocks and always quick away. Serene progress on the world record holder. An easy winner, 7:41 ahead of Szymanski. What a shot that is. Again, clean away, Roberts and Holloway competitive to the first barrier. Grant Holloway starts to move away now. Martino Lagarde on the outside coming through, but Grant Holloway takes it from Roberts and Martino Lagarde. And that streak just continues. 3,258 days and counting for the world champion and the world record holder as he takes the victory at a time of 7.39 seconds. The current world record holder, Jakob Ingebrigtsen of Norway, who set his world record mark in this arena, this meeting last year. So we're underway. The pacemaking will be done by Erik Sawinski, who is, as we know, as experienced as it comes. Maybe we are just seeing those few weeks of lost training have an impact here as he starts to find it tough in the second half of the race. It's still going to be right up there in some of the fastest performances we've ever seen. Azzedine Habs is being roared on by the French crowd as well towards that French national record. It's not going to be this time for Jakob Ingebrigtsen in the world record stakes, but it's another supreme performance for him in Lievin once again. 3:32.4, the fastest time in the world this year.
Can Klaver make it 3 out of 3 in a 400-metre outing so far? Kaczmarek inside her in the black. This is her season's debut over this distance. Bondurova going well and Pippi going really well in lane 3. Kaczmarek looks like she's going to hit the bell in first position. This is new for Leki Klaver. She's always been at the front at the 200-metre stage. All going to come down to strength now, down this back straight. Both of these athletes equally matched at the moment as Kaczmarek just holds on to that inside. Leki Klaver's going to have to do it the hard way. She's going to have to come out and try and pass on the outside. But Kaczmarek, she looks like she's going to take the win. Indeed she does. This is a great debut for her season. 50.92 seconds.
Well, since 1982, the Czech athlete Jarmila Kratochvilova has held the world record at 49.59. Ball with her training partner, Kielbasinska, right on her inside. Kachuk of Ukraine on the inside of them as well as they come around to the break on this occasion. Keep your eye on the clock towards the halfway point here as Femke Bol goes storming through in 23.64. Femke Bol moving away from Kielbasinska here. We know she's got sub-50 in her legs. Can she put back-to-back sub-50s in 2 areas of France? Coming round with 100 metres still to go. That world record stands at 49.59. Bol digging in, up towards the line. It's going to be close, and it's just outside, unfortunately. It's a meeting record of 50.22. It's another stunning run for Femke Bol, but on this occasion, trying to do it twice in the space of a week. Just proving too much. This is a painful last 250 metres or so for Gudaf Sigai, who now is aiming to get herself under 4 minutes. She's the only athlete so far this year who has ducked under 4 minutes. Laura Muir's winning the or split in the Millrose Games, I should say, the other day. It was the next fastest at 4:03. But Tsigai hanging on, Misher Shahailu and Mbai in the chasing pack, but they're not even in sight. They're a full 50 metres or so behind the rest. But it is heading for a sub-4 if she holds on over this final corner. Good af Tsigai here. And again, a big ask to produce top performances. She narrowly missed out on the mile world record just last week in Torun. And this time, it's sub-4 for Good af Tsigai, 3:57.48.
Korea starts well out in lane 6, but Hodgkinson definitely makes her presence known this week. She goes out harder. Well, the clock stops at 1:26.80. Keely Hodgkinson has got the British record in her sights. It stands at 1:57.20, and look at that gap. It is absolutely huge. It's growing through every metre. Mary Moore is still in second place. Urego third. Law Hoffman has come into fourth place now. Keely Hodgkinson against the clock. What can she do? 30 metres to go, driving her arms all the way to the finish. And it's 1:57.72. Not quite the British record. She did tire in those closing stages, but she is rewarded with a world lead.
Miltiades Tentoglou, a few days ago, a week ago in Torun, he jumped 8:40, but he's shown us today he's in scintillating form again, is Miltiades Tentoglou, the Olympic champion.
This is for a world lead for Katie Moon. Tina Sujek, world lead, 4:82. Can Moon get over 4:83? And she can! The world champion, Olympic champion, becomes the world lead with 4:83. And we're just looking at Germa and Katia there. We're expecting these two men to be the two main men chasing these sorts of world lead times.
Well, we understand, Jenny, that wave-light technology is set at world record pace. As we say, that world record 7:24.9, which has stood to Daniel Coleman of Kenya since 1998. Less than a minute's worth of running between them and one of the longest standing world records in track and field. It might go to either of these. As you say, Jenny, there's still a race on.
Well, they're racing all the way through to 200 metres to go now. Germa it is who hits the bell. A world record attempt. Lechem Germa there from Ethiopia, Mohamed Katia of Spain. And this is a real race with 150 metres to go.
That time to watch for 7:24.90. Still a chance with 100 metres to go. Lechem Germa from Ethiopia, looking to keep the record in Africa. Striking again into the home straight, leaving Katia behind. 7:24.9 is the time to look for. He's going to do it! Wow! Lechem Germa of Ethiopia has taken down the 25-year-old world record. Not only has he done it, he's knocked a full second off it. Absolutely incredible. Lievin does it again.